myself.
I feel good about myself.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel good about the people around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
I feel goodness all around me.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
And it will follow me for the rest of my life.
Because I walk with good.
Because I walk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I talk with good.
And I am good.
And I am good.
And that feels real good.
And that feels real good.
Good, better, best.
Good, better, best.
Never let it rest.
Never let it rest.
Until your good is your better.
And your good is your better.
And your better is your best.
And your better is your best.
Black people.
Black people.
You were once great.
You were once great.
You shall be great again.
You shall be great again.
Lose not faith.
Lose not faith.
Lose not courage.
Lose not courage.
Go forward.
Go forward.
Uplift the race.
Uplift the race.
Harambe.
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 Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light, now I got to reflect straight back. Here's a little message while you live, and what I got to give is somewhat positive. Spade, the brother's gonna serve rhythmatically. Pass up on to you what was taught to me. That was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which I pledge my stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one in unity. Amongst ourselves, amongst our community. Strong, repelling the interference of genocide. Luther King died to keep the dream alive. Mandela, the fella served 25, still revived. Speaking, teaching others to survive. And look towards the Nubian place. Your mind is a waste if you don't know your race or heritage. History of the Afro-American. Who's truly African? There's no comparison. We're all the same underneath the skin, whether dark or light. You might be my kid, so I relate to my brothers and my sisters. See, to the east, to the east, to the east of me. We traveled over here by slave ship. I dropped a bomb on the Uncle Tom, who ain't hip. Straight to the situation of the Asiatic nation. I slap him in the face with righteous information, stating this, educating only back to reality. That's well supplemented by spirituality.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
It's quite obvious who my ancestors were. It shows clear, but sometimes I see a blur of anger between me and the past. I look on to what I learned in school, but that's trash, the white man's words. So that's his story. For a sellout example, watch glory. Back to the present days, it's another phase. We strive to know about African ways, the culture, the language, the things that we're missing. Cast out your mind and start fishing. Listen for wisdom, seek words and knowledge. Peace is invited to the United Negro College. There's nothing to do with being black or white, but it's the state of common sense and knowing what's right, what's wrong, what's up and what's down. Put your eyes to the sky and 2 feet on the ground. Now how that sound from one who don't know much, but I know enough to flow. Speak my peace to each, my right, my freedom of speech, and at the same time teach a lesson, expressing myself like a riot, the voice of the unheard or the quiet. Although the chains of bond have been broken,
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times I must demonstrate excellence because I am
it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on, drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on, lift and drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. Drink your water. Drink. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. What? Drink your water. Drink. Drink your water. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I also see you out there, Miss CeeLo. How you been doing? I ain't seen you in a while. Man, she said breathe, live, pour, drink, move, pour, drink, live, move, raise, toast, culturally appropriate in all things. You're damn right. We do it right here on Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Family, be sure to check out our new site at gnj.media. Go on, sign up, get yourself an account. Man, we can say shit like that. Oh, get account. You get your account.
right? I know it's yeah. I mean, shit. With you and everybody else, this Corona, I ain't Corona, doing something, boy. But hey, so I'm understanding. I mean, I went to bed early, and I'm understanding the news is just erupting all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, brother getting shot in the back 7 times, don't got a weapon on him. Police officer just let loose. And then they talking, I mean, I hope people that saw that press conference do understand that they are prepping. They are prepping you because that dude about to get off. I'm just letting y'all know. Yeah, my last day on my job. What? Well, you got to, fill a brother in. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Pardon in a good way, I hope. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so let loose 7 shots. The brother not. So, I mean, but I just want y'all to know, as I sat there and I watched that conference, first thing my mom said, well, they about to let him off. And I'm hearing it, because I'm hearing they prepping him. They prepping you for it. They're getting you ready. Because they otherwise, and even got, and it's a shame on you, NAACP. Shame on you for going. I be like, where they be getting these? Where they be getting these cotton talking motherfuckers? We just want everybody to come together and just work together and just realize, and we just wait for justice. Patience is a virtue. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, patience is a virtue. Yes. I'm so, I ain't even calling them bootlickers. I don't even think they bootlickers. I'm just, because the person with the boots is like, get away from me. Don't want you around my goddamn boots. Don't want you around my boots. You know what I'm saying? Even the people with the boots is like, I don't want you. Right? So, and then, in the same city where a black man was shot 7 times in the back because the police officer had ESP and could tell that there was a knife on the floorboard of the goddamn car that he was trying to get into to get away. Well, this police officer, who obviously had psychic abilities, and I'm quite sure if one police officer had them, all police officers had this special ability in Kenosha, Wisconsin, to psychically be able to pick up shit. But for some reason, when a white boy is walking down the street with a long rifle shooting motherfuckers, police officers couldn't sense that. They couldn't sense it. Their spidey senses was blocked. I'm just, so, we going to do a little toast and talk before I get up out of here. Let me go and pull out some ambrosia, some fresh. It's pretty, it's for me. And it's unfiltered. I like mine's unfiltered, raw. CeeLo say they assassinate the black man's character, bootlickers, bootlicking house Negroes. Nah, they lick in the white man boots. Civility is in the service of one's oppressor. See nothing, hear nothing, doing nothing when it's their own. Man. Walking down. So, you see the dude waving at the police. Like, wow. No gunshots when they arrested him. He walked up on them with a long rifle. Okay. We got one moving towards his car, away, trying to get away from the officers, where actually they could have let this dude drove off and got him another way. Just let him drive. Just, where you going to go? Where you going to work? You got a warrant. What you know? What's going on? All right, catch you later. Ain't got to take your kidney or lung or some other vital organ. You know what I'm saying? Then we got them. But people understand. I'm just saying. Those of us that was raised in America, it's not even shocking no more. I'm just like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'm just going to bed. Yesterday was a good day. I didn't get too much footage for the adventures of Brother Hatim, but Elder Dale Green is working on an e-course. And I'm thinking we're gonna call it "Children of the Sun: The Art of Movement," because he wants to show breathing techniques and some martial arts techniques to help with this whole piece of us being locked in and people not being able to get out and do some movement. What CeeLo say, "Mercy, mercy me." Make me want to holler, throw up both my hands. Girl, you going to give me a strike up here. I'm sitting up here singing Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. But she's terrorism. That's a good word for it. Terrorism. All right, but let's go and get this toast on. Black Line will be open, 614-556-4535. Go and express yourself early in the morning. Since Brother Hatim had to move, we got just a little bit more time. And as I start getting up, well, it ain't that I guess I would have to get up around 3:30. In order for us to move back to 6:15, I'll have to wake up about 3:30. You know what I'm saying? With the walk and I mean, it was literal torture this morning, right? So, because I'm changing the breath technique, so I'm going to try to work my way back up to running. But I definitely can't run with this breathing technique, because I swear, I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like I'm choking. But you know what? It's cool, because I go through the rough spot, because on the other side of the rough spot is the peace. Now, somebody calling in early, because I still got to do the toast. Who this? Go ahead, get your piece off.
It's CeeLo. I'll wait for the toast.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
It's good to hear your voice. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go and do this toast. We about to get this toast. I got this ambrosia, about to pour it in the glass. All right. So here we go. Let's go and get this toast on and popping. And then we go and we have our conversation. All right. First, giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. Lift up our glass and we salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. And with that, we say the mighty word of Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We move to our personal ancestors. And of course, as I do on each day, I'm going to try to make it as far as I can on the list. So I got the list over here. I'm going to hide it and go by memory as far as I can. Here we go. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Gasson, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, El Noble X, Sapet Mott, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamau, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Ted L. Pulley, and the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Miss Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Dorilla Clark, Inez McCray, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spradley, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird, B.D. Sell, Wella Vita Farmer, Agoso, Sue Shell, Harvey Ann Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Alec Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds. No, I skipped one. May Esther Keachler Reese. Nope. Mary Elizabeth Rogers. I knew I skipped one. Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Deborah Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Walker? No? I made it all the way down. Let's see. Made it down to Ernestine. Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry Ward, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Addie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinero, Don Ted Wellman, Fred Douglas Trigg Sr. Let me put on my toast scene. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frankie Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Dina Monage, Dina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We had William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFritis Hines, Honest Bastic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling. We got Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Mary Johnson, Where Belong My Is the Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nadon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensible, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jessica Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Glebus, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim O'Shea, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, James Evans. Let me make sure I get that right. It's Gene Evans. But I lost my spot. All right, so we're going to start at Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulon Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Tubman McKay, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno, Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Axe Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Nitty Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Artie Casey, Thomas Cover, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mae Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Smiley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Jerome Oz, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, and Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.A. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Washington, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabez McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shakamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Albert, Mazarine Cooper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Ellis McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And we also have, within our black book, we have Joyla Giles, James Carswell. We have Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Jashandra Nanette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henrietta II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Alauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Como, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Joseph Carl White, Jesse Woods, Tillard Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Dime, Sabre Winston, Chris Kenny, Margaret Mentor, May Smith, Juanette, Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carlos Sawyer, Evan Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reason, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Veer and Reese Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon, Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donald Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spate, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, and we got nation builder Darren Bridges. All right, family, we lift up our glass and salute, and we say Ashe. Family, moving on, we are on Ujaama today. I want to give all of the Ujaama babies a round of applause. We celebrating you. Shouts out. All those Ujaama babies out there. All right, family, as I do on a daily basis, I'm going to ask you to open up your reticular formation and seek out the principle of Ujaama. It's out there. It's out there. It's a matter of us learning to see it. Learn to see it, learn to identify it, and then putting it to work. Right? So now, family, so for those that's like, what are you talking about, Ujaama? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's Ujaama? And why is he saying the day is Ujaama? And why is he saying Ujaama born? What the hell is going on? What does he mean? What type of language is this? Well, family, this is the language of Gye-Nyame, and I'm going to throw up the free e-course for you so that those of you that might be interested in finding out a little bit more, you can find out about what the hell Brother Hatim is talking about. You can go and get with the tribe, family. We tribe building. It's time to build a tribe. We got white boys walking down the street with long rifles shooting motherfuckers right now. We tribe up, right? All right, but now, for those that don't speak the language, Ujaama means cooperative economics. The principle, the model principle there is reciprocity. Gratitude, of course, is the principle we teach with the M7. The color is green for the day. Polarity is the Hermetic law. Male name is Yao, female name is Ya. So shouts out to anybody out there that might be one of the Ya or Yao born. We throw up our glass and we salute this present moment, because in this moment is our power. This is where we have our time, family. This is where we make history. Or we just drift off into time. This is where we stand and fortify our children's future, or we just fuck off our time. You understand what I'm saying? Just, some of us do that, right? We lift up our glass and we salute and we say Ashe. From their family, we want to move to all of our relations, and we say Ashe. From all of our relations, family, we want to do that. We want to do that selfish toast. This for you right now. Those of you that's out here working, those of you out there that might need a little bit more inspiration. I'm going to ask you right now, what in this moment do you need to move forward towards your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say Ashe. Now we're gonna toast our tribe. I'm Gye-Nyame. I'm throwing up my tribe. Throw up your tribe. Throw up your tribe. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Throw up your tribe. That's right. Ashe. From their family, last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most outstanding, and wise, the wisest individual in the room. I want to lift up my glass to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh, the conversation can commence. Oh, turn on your phone, CeeLo. I know you got some fire for us this morning. Come on now. Don't be shy now. Don't be hiding. Where you at?
Hold on. Here he is. You got me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, you were talking about the days, and they really do practice that in Africa, y'all. When I was in Ghana, so my day is tomorrow, which is Nia, their purpose, tomorrow. But Ghanaian brother that I had spoke with, and we're now connected on WhatsApp. He was telling me that on my day you should fast the first half of your day, so you should not consume anything before noon, other than maybe water. But then at noon, before you break your fast, to say your meditations or prayers and do your libations to your ancestors, and that's the way you should start the day on your day. This was what he has told me, and I've been practicing that since I got back in March from Ghana.
Man, Ghana nice, ain't it? Ghana's nice, ain't it?
I had a good time. I had an absolute good time, and I certainly will return again. They have a resort there called One Africa.
Stop.
And
you didn't go to One Africa. Stop it. What?
Absolutely.
What? Do I know One Africa? Oh my God. Well, I tell you, hey, if you want to get hooked up, next time you go, I'm trying to remember Mama's name. Take the owner some brags. She loved brags.
Some what?
Some brags.
What are brags? Oh, aminos.
Brags aminos. You just slide it in her hand. Be like, I heard you like brags. Right? Yeah. What is the mom?
So for those who don't know, tell them. We'll tell them about each one of the cottages there.
Woo!
It's a resort. It's right there on the beach.
Hey.
One of the cottages are an individual. Your rooms are it's not like a traditional hotel. It's like each is a freestanding room.
Amicus.
They're circular.
That's her name, Mama Amicus. But go ahead.
Okay, I met her. I did get to meet her, and we got to go through the museum there on site, which has many, many, many beautiful and powerful pieces and tributes to our ancestors. As each one of the freestanding buildings, which is your room or cottage, is a tribute to Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, John Henry Clark. What was it? What's the other one? So it was nice. I stayed in the Harriet Tubman one. That's the one that I was in.
Listen, I don't even remember the names, right? What I
it's
remember.
It's right there on the beach. It's right there on the beach. You are on the ocean. So as you are sleeping in your room at night, you can hear.
You can hear. But you got to. It's not. You got to explain to them. It's not really on the beach. It's on a ledge up over the ocean. So when the water come in, it splashes up against the rocks, and you can hear it. Oh my God!
It is so beautiful.
Oh.
Africa is amazing.
Oh.
It's in. Yeah, it was great. I loved staying at One Africa.
Ooh, man, listen. And see, because I got hooked up with her because her husband was alive when I was there. So this been a long time ago. But my spiritual mom.
Her backstory. She's not
from New York.
Woman. She's
right.
originally from New York.
Right.
She moved
right.
About 30 years ago now. She completely patriated herself to Ghana.
Her and her husband. Her husband was a fireman.
Yep.
Her and
she packed up and left the US.
Oh yeah. her and my spiritual mom were real tight. Mm-hmm. So we would go every time we went to Ghana, we would end up at One Africa. Me and my wife, we went there. You know what I'm saying? I took my best friend. Oh, I mean, it's like, and just the experience of being there and being able to hear that. Oh, I mean, not only see the ocean, but be able to hear that water splashing up and shooting up in there. Oh my God. Oh my.
Yes. Did you go? Now that's in the Elmina area. Now we were in the Tuba region. Did you go to Wakanda? There's actually a resort in the Tuba region called Wakanda.
Now, let me see. Last time I was there,
it's a beautiful resort.
I can tell you.
That was on the beach.
I can tell you the last time I was there. Let me see. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Cleveland is 14. So I was there.
Oh, no. Wakanda's a lot newer.
Right. I was there 14 years and 9 months ago.
Okay. Well, Wakanda. His birthday this month.
No, I'm just joking. But Cleveland 14. His birthday is in April. So
April. Okay.
I ain't feel like doing the math.
So Wakanda's another beach resort that we stayed at. So we were there from February 19th through March the 3rd.
You went around the time I used to go. I used to go around my birthday. I'm so mad. I used to go every year on my birthday. But the recession hit. The recession hit. Shit.
And that's that. Got back just in time, though, because the shutdown, I would have got trapped over there. A friend of mine whose home we stayed in the Tuba region, her daughter, the U.S. Embassy had to fly her out because it was after the shutdown.
Man.
And there was no commercial flights coming in or out.
In or out.
So the embassy brought her back on a chartered flight. So, but guess what? Our United States Embassy don't do that for free. She has to pay them back. She had to sign a promissory note before they would even give her daughter passage.
Right, and it's not cheap because Sister Kim had to be flown out of Ouagadougou like that. Burkina Faso, they charged her an arm and a leg so that she could get back.
$1,500.
No, hers was higher. Shit.
Hers was more.
And I mean, think about this. And it ain't like they put them on a comfortable air. They flew for a whole bunch of hours in like a goddamn cargo plane.
Yep, on those little planes. Yep. So yeah, it was not cool. But she got her daughter back, and because she would still be over there.
Man.
I think they're supposed to open the border in September. But my question is, will it be open to everyone, like Americans? Because a lot of countries are saying Americans can't come in at this
right? Because we're not respecting the protocols at all. So, I can't even blame them. You know what I'm saying? Because like
I know, right?
You know, a lot of us
They're
is
like,
like,
y'all got a fool at the helm. We don't know what y'all capable of.
exactly. Y'all vote in the great pumpkin and then want everybody in the world to respect that. We can't respect that.
Got the fool at the helm.
You
Ain't
know what I'm
nobody
saying?
got that to do.
So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but yeah, man. And I actually, one of the things we need to work on is possibly when things start calming down, start raising money, is take some of these young people over here so they can actually see.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I was going to tell you though about the prayers and the meditations, and so I told you that I put in the group in the feed that my last day on my job was Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So so I had actually been looking for another opportunity to get a little bit of a shift in what I do. I do pretty much HR compliance. But what I wanted to get into was HR investigations because, you know, a lot of times when they do these Title VII investigations, which is everything that falls under the EEOC, which is basically discrimination.
Uh-oh.
You know, so that's the space that I wanted to move into.
You picked a. It's either you picked a good time or a good time picked you for that position. But go ahead.
So here we go. So back on May the 19th, I applied for a position as a lead investigator for a company here in Columbus. And then on June, hadn't heard anything, you know, but I was just out applying for investigator jobs because I had actually gotten certified by the EEOC in July of 2019 to conduct discrimination investigations. So I had been looking for those kinds of jobs. So what I was doing was in HR compliance, but it wasn't dealing with the actual investigation, what I was doing at my prior job. So I applied for that job in April the 19th. So fast forward to July of 2020, a week before July 27, the CEO gets on, we have a company call because we're all still working remotely, of course. And he says that we will be reducing the size of the company. So I guess they figure a lot more of our people are going to stay remote. We figured out that we could actually do these jobs without leasing all this corporate real estate and all these high rises and keep a number of people remote. And we think we can create a business model. We can do this with less people.
Okay.
So I was one of the people that was the lesser, the reduction in the force. So on July the 27th, that was told to me on a phone call with my manager and the head of the HR employee relations. That same day, I got an email about the job I applied for, May the 19th. After I applied for that job, I'd written that job down and with a number of other jobs that I'd applied for, and I have a box that I keep on my ancestral altar. I call it my prayer box, and I had written it down, and I fold it up, and when I say my prayers, and I burn my incense, and I pour my libations, and especially on my day, you know, Nia. So on the very day that they told me about this release, I got an email saying, "Can we talk to you about your application now?" So we exchanged emails and we set up a call for the next day. So the very next day, I got a call from the HR manager, and he says to me, "I see that you applied for a lead investigator job." I said, "Yes." He said, "But looking at your resume, we are really impressed with you, and what we want to talk to you about is setting up and being the program manager for all of our investigations as far as HR. Because we're just now setting up our in-house HR investigation."
Is this for the same company that you was just in?
Same company. No. What the application that I applied for in May of 19. I applied for a lead investigator. They want me to be the program manager of investigations. So I've had a few interviews, and I got my final one next Tuesday, and I believe the offer is coming to be the program manager for HR investigations. which means I set up the protocols and set the criteria for the investigations that will be done.
So
as well as doing some of the higher level investigations myself.
Right. So what
But
you so
it's actually a position higher than the position
that you
applied
apply for. So what you're saying is that the ancestors is working.
The ancestors are working.
Ancestors is working. When we celebrate the ancestors celebrate us. But hold on, Elder Margarita, Simba is in Ghana. By the way, Elder Margarita was asking, "Where's Brother Simba?" Is in Ghana. I don't know if he's in Ghana right now, but Elder Simba does reside in Ghana. But go ahead, Sister CeeLo.
So the beautiful thing is this job, I'm talking about dream job. This is a company that is not only in all of the 50 United States, they are in 30 different countries. They have over 100,000 employees.
So you get to travel?
Yeah. But I have to move. I gotta leave Columbus.
What? I don't know if we're gonna let you go. I gotta think about that. You should have waited till you got the damn job. Now I'm gonna have to go on the ranch for some other shit.
North Charlotte, North Carolina.
You gotta move to Charlotte? That might not be. I could see you. North Carolina. I could see you in North Carolina. You come back and visit, but I don't know. I gotta think about it. Offering libations on behalf of your offer and to your acceptance. One love, sis. But I don't know. I don't know, Kwame. We might have to go on and pull some ancestral strings here because I don't know if I'm ready to let her go. Cause we need people quick on the trick around this motherfucker.
But think about it. You know, one of the parts of the job is QCing these investigations. You know, and you know what my eyes gonna be focused on. How y'all treating my people?
Right.
How y'all treating my people?
That's true. Okay. So you telling me not to be selfish? Okay, I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm trying to be culturally appropriate.
We need people like us in places like that.
I could dig it. And plus I'm just joking. So of course we wishing the best. And and like I said, sometimes it's crazy how stuff just falls in line for us, especially when we doing the work. Stuff.
Wait.
Go ahead.
It's even better to think about it. So because of the reduction in the COVID situation, everything that they've given me is above and beyond what they would normally give you when they sever you. So I'll be getting paid still through my former employer, and based on the timing of when I start here in North Carolina, I'll be getting that pay as well. And I still have yet to receive, because I won't get it until after my pay through them stops. I still get my weeks of severance pay. I have health insurance through the end of the year, but they'll send the premiums to me for COBRA, which if I already have another job, guess what? Keeps the COBRA money in my own pocket. I ain't even got to spend it. So it's working completely to my advantage, all of it.
Like I told y'all, man, if you are pouring libations, if you do it a toast, and it ain't working for you, just stop. I'm telling you, because for some of us, this is real. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For some,
focus on your day.
Exactly.
Find out what your day is.
Uh-oh.
Find out what your day name is. Find out what your day name means. You know? And the other thing the Ghanaian brother advised me to do, he said, if you can, he said, sis, and I was working from home, so I could do all this stuff on Fridays and stuff, you know? He said, wear white. So when I bought myself a white Nike dress. He said, put on your white dress when you get up in the morning. He said, don't eat till afternoon, in the midday, and say your honor your ancestors, and and he'll text me every Friday. Are you honoring your day, my queen? Yes. And he's even teaching me a little bit of Twi, and so it's just been cool.
Well, hey. Life is good here, Gye-Nyame.
He taught me how to make that Ghanaian peanut soup. It is the bomb.
Oh, but don't talk to me about peanut soup because I'm still mad at you about that because I ain't heard nothing about the show for the follow-up show.
I'm going to do it, but like I said, it's been a lot of stuff going on.
I understand.
My daughter was here for a few weeks. She just left Sunday. My last day there was, my job was Friday, so of course, they got a list of stuff they want you to do before you leave.
No, I didn't. No, that's all new to me. When somebody asks me to leave, I ain't doing shit. I'm just leaving. You know
what? I was cool because, like I said, the day they told me, I got a contact saying, "Hey, you know what? We got some here." Hey, where'd you go? Your sound is gone.
I'm still here. Hello?
Okay, all right.
I'm still here.
I hear you now.
No, that's the. We got a lot of, like I said, we improving. You see the Black Cave done changed a little bit. We done changed up the back. We had to downsize to upsize. And like I said, I have to, we got a new computer that I got to plug everything into now and figure out how to do all this stuff. We're still working. We're still growing. As I mentioned.
And the other thing is, the other thing they want me to do is start creating a dashboard for the leadership and the executive leadership of this company to show them what types of complaints they're receiving, what types of things are going on in terms of discrimination in their company. They don't have a line of sight into that right now. But trust me, they will get a line of sight.
They're going to get a line of sight. Family, we about to get reparations from so many different angles. It's getting ridiculous. Listen, do y'all know, I'm not a basketball dude, but do y'all know that I'm understanding that they had a strike last night for the basketball because of what happened?
They did not play. Yep.
We got entertainers and athletes that are plugging into what the fuck is going on and be like, enough is enough. So now you got other entertainers that are talking to them now and say, hey, you heard about this thing called reparations? Well, I got enough money. It ain't for you, fool. It's, many of us are suffering. Because that's how a lot of them talk to each other. And I learned that a long time ago from Dr. Marianne Williams because, like I said, she told us, she said, because Oprah was just getting big then, she described the relationship that Oprah and her and some of the other women had. And how they spoke to each other. I'm like, y'all talk. What? Sometimes you need somebody on your level to be able to give you the real. Because everybody else is starstruck. But to somebody else, you just that, you need somebody to come at you. Go ahead.
The other thing, on the whole, the other side, the total juxtaposition of that is you looking at these fools over there at the Republican National Convention.
I ain't even looking at them, but go ahead.
That's what happened. I didn't either, but I've seen the coverage. But you see, you've got these black folks that, because they have something, and when I hear people with money, especially black folks, sitting up there supporting, the food in-house, part of it, I'm not gonna say I give them a pass, but I get it. When you aren't one of the people, a regular person,
right?
And you've lived, Herschel Walker has lived his adult life with a certain degree of money, affluence,
right?
So
he wasn't treated black. He hasn't been treated black since college. Go ahead.
He was a football star when he was down. When he was in college,
right?
So when the white police officers might have pulled him over, they would have, oh, Herschel Walker. Oh, never mind.
Or ask him a question like, you pretty big. You play in the sports or anything? Yes, officer. My name is Herschel Walker.
Because he played in the South.
Right.
And a lot of those small towns in the South, football is it. That is their entertainment. That is Friday night. The movie Friday Night Lights is very accurate. Okay.
But now you do know. Wait, I just got to be clear. You know where You know what Friday Night Lights is about?
Yeah.
Where? Go ahead. Say it.
Texas.
Huh? No.
Texas, right?
No.
What?
Friday Night Lights was about Northeast Ohio. I thought.
Yeah, Steubenville, the Steubenville area.
No, not Steubenville. No.
Well, that's one of the hot
Okay.
spots.
Oh, so it was about several areas. It was
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, shit, you know. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. In those small towns, you're right. Oh, man.
That's it. Everybody knew who he was. I promise you, they knew exactly who he was. So he's never gotten treated like the average black man in America. Even
I agree.
Though he was in the South, his experience should have been so different. But because he always was the star in football,
and never left the South.
Everybody in that town knew who he was.
Right.
So he can sit there and say that, but the fact that he cannot identify and empathize and sympathize and feel anything, you know, I'm still experiencing trauma from watching our brother George Floyd be murdered.
I still ain't seen it.
How can you, as a black man, see all this and not be traumatized to the degree that you couldn't possibly sit there with your oppressor, with your murderer, with your lynchmaster, with your master, and not be appalled, not want to snap their neck?
Well,
but instead, you sitting there defending it.
Right.
He ain't a racist. Are you kidding
right.
me?
Yeah, but hey.
He is the definition of a racist. Oh.
Calm down, cause you underestimate the power of being in the arms of a white woman.
You know what? You gonna make me come over there and slap you.
Yeah, they be like, hey, you just see George Floyd? Come here, let me pull you close to my bosom and help you forget. You know, so somebody's helping him forget.
They ain't gonna forget nothing. We ain't forgetting nothing. No.
Wait. So we got an angry football fan on here saying, who is Herschel Walker married to? And my cousin Chubb broke his college football records. So we got an angry football by the name of Brother Kwame, who not only has an athletic family, but he got somebody in his family who broke Herschel Walker's record. And you know, but I don't know who he married to, but there is something about being able to be removed from what we experience where you can forget, because I mean, it ain't even just George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? If you just think historically, especially in the South, right? That's the most recent. But if you,
we got to actually see it.
Right.
Go back to
Philando
Castile.
Right.
I cried inconsolably for I don't even know how many hours when they just let that man go. Because I actually saw that when she streamed that on Facebook, it popped up on my timeline. I don't know through who or through what. And I said, wait a minute, this is actually happening. What am I looking at? You know, and then I hear this woman, you know, she's crying and she's pleading, but then she started praying to white Jesus, and that's where she lost me.
She said that's what.
Here we go.
But the program.
You do not understand that.
No, we don't.
He looks like your oppressor. He looks like his murderer. Why don't you see this?
Well, I mean, the programming, right? You got to call it the programming. Go ahead.
Let's go back to Ghana.
Oh,
some white Jesus worshipers over there.
Some. Hold on. Stop. Some.
Not all.
Some.
But I'm
is more than not.
Too many of them for me.
Man, I got off the plane. I was traumatized. I was traumatized.
This is a white Jesus. I'm like, what the heck? What? Get in this taxi cab. They got big old stickers and posters and they.
Right. Right.
Oh no.
This is a global phenomenon. So this is one of the reasons why we stress Gye-Nyame media. This is why we talk about media. Because the same way that the white Jesus got all over the planet is the same way that we got to go and chase his ass up out. We got to use media. Ideas, the creating of stories, the creating of documentaries. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all. So we got Elder Green talking about, well, he ain't talking about, me and him set a date, and he showed up. I was surprised. I forgot it was the first day of school. He popped up at the end of the day like, yo, bro, you ready? I'm like, damn, okay, let's get it. All right, then we got, I got a sister that's a registered nurse that's I've been talking to for years about getting something together. She called me, and she's ready. She's ready to start doing something. Then Brother John, who wants to do a documentary, because I'm like, yo, the next step for Gye-Nyame is we're gonna have to start doing some documentaries. So one of the things that he want to work on right now is a documentary about architecture and in ancient Africa. So right now he's trying to set up an interview with a professor who, if I'm correct, is versed. Is it the Sudan? No, it's not the Sudan. But anyway, we're gonna have a dynamic interview coming up. Sister Margarita says, check. She said, sister, let's check our gold mines in Ghana. Oh, they already sold those to. They already got long leases on those to European countries. But that's what it is. That's what it is.
Neither here nor there.
Right.
I'll tell you, yeah. They. Ooh. I mean, just seeing all these different nationalities, I was like, why y'all got fried rice in all y'all's restaurants? Why y'all got Chinese restaurants?
Woo! It's a lot of Chinese restaurants, man.
Oh my goodness.
And if you go downtown, there's a lot of businesses that's not owned by them. So some of the same issues that we deal with over here.
Wait, and this is what blew me away. When I was at the market, now you know the marketplace in Accra is one of the busiest markets in the world.
Right.
I'm walking around, going seeing all the different things, regular stuff that you see, You got your waist beads, you got your garments, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is that? It was this big, giant, the letters were human, like the size of a person. This sign was so big. Big, giant sign, a wig store. They sold weave and wigs and all that. But guess what it was called in Ghana?
What was it called?
It was called the Becky with the Good Hair store. I about fell off.
The Becky with the good hair. Huh.
Yeah. Becky with the good hair.
Well, they love Beyonce over there.
What is wrong with y'all? And the blink and the thing and all that. I'm like, do you not know y'all have the most beautiful skin on the planet?
No, they don't.
Everybody wants their skin. No, they don't.
They don't know.
They're damaging their skin to bleach it. I'm like, oh.
They don't. They have no idea. As a matter of fact.
How did we get so low?
Well, I mean, because first off, the media, the education.
Cameo, why have I lost you? Like, what has happened here? You cannot be surrounded by all this beauty, by all this sun that has kissed us so lovely.
Ooh.
And you want to do what?
Man. Speaking of that, who is the president of Ghana now? I gotta think of his name. Give me a second. But hey, I gotta get up out of here. It's time for me to go to the adventure. So we try to, because I live close enough to where I can do the Toast and Talk. So we will be doing the Toast and Talk in the morning. Family, if you got something on your chest, something you want to share with the world, Gye-Nyame Journey is the place. All I ask is that we get the toast off. You know what I'm saying? Then we can have our conversations. Now, but yo, this is what I really wanted to cover with y'all, because I've been talking with y'all about the breathing, because one of the pieces I'm putting together right now is the Ashe breath. This is the question. And then I'm going to read the Proverbs for the night, because we got to show tribal quotes. Actually, I ain't even. Oh man, hold on. I'm slipping. All right, let's do a nice
You
long
slipping
turn.
in the darkness?
I'm slipping into darkness. All right. So right now, y'all should be seeing. Y'all see in a second. Y'all see the Daily Toaster site. So now y'all are able. Now it's actually GNJ.media. You go to GNJ.media. You're gonna register for the site so you keep up with Gye-Nyame Journey. So this is one of the ways we're gonna be able to keep y'all up because we got our own Facebook. So y'all can stop getting kicked off and stuff like that. So actually, I gotta because the goal is to get this up to 1,000 people, get it operating. We also got GNJ Media. We got GNJ GyeNameJourney.com also. So I'm gonna be posting up stuff on there.
All right, so I'm gonna keep the tribe posted, but I ain't gonna get up out of here without we gonna meet in the park and
Right.
some sangria and we gonna do it up. I ain't gonna leave here without seeing my tribe.
That's right. We're gonna get it together. We're gonna put that together. Now, also on GyeNameJourney.com, you got your it also streams. So all you gotta do is push play. But here we go. Check it out. We ain't do the workbook for the day. My fault. So let me see, where are we? Right now we are on Proverb chapter 1. Proverb 29. What page is that? We are on page 67. I'm surprised Navita ain't called in this morning. But she probably well actually she back in school, so she probably
for real?
Yeah.
Right.
She want to be a she really wanted to confront this criminal justice system.
All right, Navita the one to do it.
All right.
Going back to justice. All right.
The proverb for the day, family. Blessed is the person that learns the law for the sake of the law, said the knowledge holders. Blessed is the person that learns the law for the sake of the law, And please understand, I ain't talking about this shit here. Blessed is the person that learns the law. Which law am I talking about? Now, y'all need to figure that out. Next, for the night, the proverbs for the night will be, we on 8:27. So we did those. The uncensored. Okay, cool. Here we go. The uncensored self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, said the knowledge holders. The uncensored self, this is the second one. The uncensored self has given in to outer force, said the knowledge holders. It sends worship in the wrong direction. Damn. And the last one, at the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring, say the knowledge holders. So, Proverb 1 for the night, kind of dealing with some of the stuff we was kind of talking about a little bit. CeeLo, the uncensored self cannot agree on its direction. It is weak in force, said the knowledge holders. Number 2, and this one deals directly with it. The uncensored self has given in to outer force, said the knowledge holders. It sends worship in the wrong direction. Like when you walk into an all-black country and you got black men wearing all black with white with white wigs on, trying to look British. You're sending worship in the wrong direction. You're giving in to outer force. Last one, at the center is the great timekeeper, where is also the power for judging and measuring, said the knowledge holders. So we'll discuss those a little bit more in depth tonight, especially if we have a show. But it was something else that I needed to show y'all. Oh, all right, cool. I've been talking about breathing. I put an article on the thing. Is Was this good day? Definitely too much of a whole lot of nothing. All right. I put so you got the, this is the question, and I'm done for the day. How does your body, and you can find it on the article, how does your body get rid of most of the weight that you lose? Those of you that be trying to lose weight, what is the method in which your body gets rid of most of the weight? All right? Y'all got the question? The question is, how does your body get rid of most of the weight that you lose? I think you'll be surprised. You can find it in the article because I'm doing this to make a point. So listen, I'm gone. Hold on. Brother Kwame say, in order to grasp how our people and U.S. has arrived at this time and in this place, we must consider the underlying diunital nature of the universe. More to come, but not enough time. Oxidation. Kwame said oxidation. So how does the oxidation happen? So that people can understand it. Sometimes you're too smart, man. Come on, Yoda. Break it down. So how does your body get rid of most of the weight for those of you that be trying to lose weight? I think you will actually be surprised. He said oxidation. But how does that come out? Does it come out as liquid? Does it come out as a solid? You fart it out? How does it get out? Mama Marie said, how much shit do we keep within our bodies? Oh my God. Yeah. I'm gonna say, even with that this answer is going to surprise a whole lot of you. I'm still waiting for Brother Kwame before I get up out of here. Let me put on my socks so I can start moving towards the door. But hey, well, I'm gone, family, because Kwame taking too long. He's slow on the keyboard. He's slow on the keyboard today. All right. You got 5 more seconds, Brother Kwame. And I see we got 5 people up in here. Somebody throw out your tribe. Let me know where you from. Let me know if you Gye-Nyame or whatever you are. Come on now. Throw it up. All right, Kwame taking too long. All right, family. I'm up. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. And here we go.
All right, peace.
Peace.